Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to QGTV Ramadan 2011 day 23. Today we'll be doing chapter 45 Jathiyah and chapter 46 Al-Ahqaf, which closes off our Hamim series. These two chapters, I believe, are twins in the sense that, well, they are the same size and their function seems to be the summation of the Hamim series. They are substantially shorter than the previous chapters we looked at. They're about Jathiyah is 37 verses long and Ahqaf is 35 verses long. So let's begin with the analysis of Jathiyah. Right, this chapter begins with the phrase Tanzilul Kitab, the descent of the book, Min Allahi Aziz al-Hakim. So it's from Allah and His qualities of Izzah, honor, might is emphasized, as well as His judiciousness, al-Hakim. Then it talks about science, and I think this is quite crucial because science has been a salient theme in the Hamim series. I mean, science is a major theme in the Quran itself, but the focus in the Hamim series has especially been clear. Verse 3 says, Inna fis samawati wal ard la ayati lil mu'minin. Verily, in the heavens and the earth are signs for the believers. Then it talks about the creation of yourselves, wa fi khalqikum, in of ourselves, and وَمَا يَبْغَثُ مِن دَبَّاتٍ, and the awakening from the dabba, or the creatures, are signs for those of assured faith. Then it talks about the alternation of night and day. Now here, night and day, we should take it metaphorically, because it is the metaphorical aspect is related to the theme of the previous chapters. The layl is seen as a layl, or night is seen as a period of darkness. There is a lack of light. God is not guiding you during that point. And an-nahar is a state of the day where human affairs are conducted. So here we can see that these are signs, and Allah says they are ayat, signs, liqawmi ya'qilun, for those who think. So we need to keep thinking, as it were. Yeah. Then it says, "Tilka ayatullah natluha alayka bil haqq." These are the signs of Allah which we rehearse on you in truth. فَبِأَيِّ hadith بَعْدَ اللَّهِ وَآيَاتِهِ يُؤْمِنُونَ. And in which hadith? So hadith is equated with Allah and His signs. So hadith are events which you are experiencing in your life. فَبِأَيِّ حَدِيثٍ بَعْدَ اللَّهِ وَآيَاتِهِ يُؤْمِنُونَ. Which hadith after Allah and His signs do they believe? So we need to have iman, or trust, or faith in what we experience as signs. The next ayat says, وَيْلٌ لِكُلِّ أَفَّكٍ أَثِيمٍ. Woe to the ones who they are dealing in falsehood and they are innovating. So what this means is, apart from the hadith of your experience, there is the second-hand experiences of others, and they are prone to lies. So we need to be very much aware to rely on our own experience and let the Quran oversee our experience. Another important point, Bani Israel is mentioned. That's in verse 16. وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَا بَنِي إِسْرَائِيلَ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحُكْمَ وَالنَّبُوَّةَ وَرَزَقْنَاهُمْ مِنَ الطَّيِّبَاتِ وَفَضَّلْنَاهُمْ عَلَى الْعَالَمِينَ. And we gave Bani Israel the book and the governance and the Nubuwah are higher news. So it's referring to the ability to understand the consequences of what would happen to us if we follow certain paths. And God gave as provisions tayyibat, the wholesome things, and God raised them above al-alamin, above the known worlds. Then it continues in verse 17, وَأَتَيْنَهُمْ بَيِّنَاتٍ, and they were given clarifications min al-amr, so from the affairs. So here Bani Israel are given bayinat or clarification. The Quran is also made out of bayinat, and from this bayinat they are to conduct their lives. Now very interestingly, ayah 18 says ثُمَّ جَعَلْنَاكَ عَلَى شَرِيَةٍ مِنَ الْأَمْرِ, then we placed you the reader, the singular second person, وَجَعَلْنَا عَلَى شَرِيَةٍ, we placed you on the sharia or disclosure min al-amr, from the affair. So each affair has a disclosure, and that relates back to the hadith of your experience. So this chapter is now talking about your personal understanding of your own realities. Next we move on to verse 22, which again talks about the khalq, or the creation of as-samawati wal-ard. It says وَخَلَقَ اللَّهُ السَّمَوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ بِالْحَقِّ, and God created the heavens and the earth bilhaq, in truth, that each soul وَلِتُجْزَى كُلِّ نَفْسٍ, each soul may find recompense بِمَا كَسَبَتْ, for what it has earned, وَهُمْ لَا يُظْلَمُونَ, and they will not be wronged. So here we can see that the heavens and the earth, they are the realities which human beings are experiencing. We are encapsulated within the realities of as-samawati wal-ard, the heavens and the earth. However, opposite to this reality, that's in the next ayah, it says أَفَرَأَيْتَ مَنْ اتَّخَذَ إِلَهَهُ هَوَاهَهُ, do you not see the one who takes as his authority or his God his hawa? What is hawa? Hawa is the propensity to create a false construct and thus and then deem it as your reality. So Allah says Allah left him astray and sealed his hearing and his heart. So who will guide him after God has withdrawn his guidance? So we need to smash through any kind of delusions we have and base our understanding solely on what is bilhaq, based on truth. Lastly, we'll be speaking about verses 27 to 29, which talks about the dominion of Allah. وَلِلَّهِ مُلْكُ السَّمَوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. As you can see, as-samawati wal-ard is a salient feature in this chapter. To Allah belongs the dominion of the heavens and the earth. وَيَوْمَ تَقُومُ السَّاعَةُ يَوْمَئِذٍ يَخْسَرُ الْمُبْتِلُونَ. So when as-sa'at is established, as-sa'at is the moment of your hour, your destruction in this particular context. And وَتَرَى كُلَّ أُمَّةٍ جَاثِيَةٍ, each ummah from before and in the future, they will be on its knees, and they will be called to give ila kitabuha, their record, and they shall be recompensed for all their amal, all their deeds. And it will say, هذا كتابنا ينطق عليكم. This, or the totality of this, our kitabuna, our book, it speaks on you bilhaq, in truth. And so this is our final point, where our own set of deeds, our own books will speak for ourselves. A very good ayat to corroborate this is chapter 18 verse 49, which speaks about hadal kitab. Hadal kitab is the only phrase in the Quran. It's unique to that chapter, unique to the Quran as well. So we should have a look at that. So there you go. This is Al-Jathiyah, and it has a number of themes, and it is brief and links our personal experience with judgment. So here we can see this is like a summation, part summation of the Ha Mim series. So let's move on to chapter 46.